Hello there. Hello, good afternoon. It's been a while on this channel, and all I'm just trying to do today is try and read a couple of comments that I've been seeing in the videos. First of all, I want to welcome you once again. My name is Obike Victor Emeka, and this is Top Boy Podcast. Yes, like I said before, it's been a while, and I've been seeing your comments, your likes, for those subscribing, sharing. I really do appreciate. So, a couple of comments caught my attention, so that is why I'm making this video. Video is going to be a very short one. Okay, so from the video where I talked about 10 things to consider before learning a tech skill. So there's this comment from Rare Breed. He said, couldn't hear you so well. The key sounds were loud. Okay, I'm so sorry about that. Most of these videos were like my startup videos. This was just me trying to do things that I usually wouldn't have done. And yes, I also edited the videos myself. So uh, it's just a process anyway. So the more I do the videos, the more I get better at it, the more I get better at editing. So I've taken note of this and be sure that every other video coming, uh, every other videos I will be doing from now, I would make sure that my voice is louder than the background sound, or I might not even put the background sound in the first place. So, Miss Oma, if I said I'm rooting for you, thank you so much, Miss Oma. This video can, this video came at the right time. Thank you for taking your time to explain all of this. Thank you so much for taking your time to watch the video as well. I really do appreciate, and I'm happy that the video came at the right time for you. Thank you so much. Okay, so East Vlog says this is awesome, sir. Thank you for the tips. You're welcome, my brother. Thank you. Chidera Esther, great. Thank you. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this name well, but this is Olutemi Layo Yemi. Thank you so much. This can also be applied to general life. Of course, every stuff that I discussed here in this video where I talked about 10 things to consider before learning a tech skill can also be applied in everything you want to do in life. So you need to like really sit within yourself and have a meeting with yourself and check all these 10 things before trying to move into anything. Like there's a popular saying that if you're trying to go to a war and you didn't plan before going to that war, you've only planned to fail. Yes. So it can be applied to anything in life. So Joanne Edebo said, thanks, this was educating. Thank you also for watching this video. My reverend said, I'm impressed. Thank you so much, sir. That you're impressed. I'm happy to impress you, sir. Um, John is saying, wow, enlightening. Thank you, Mr. John. Okay, so so most of the comments here are saying, great work, nice one, bro, great, nice. And media creativity says, imagine going into tech with first first getting your mind ready or seeing a video like this. I can relate with everything you were saying. It helped me too. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this comment. It really means a lot to me. In fact, I'm very emotional right now. I can literally start crying, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, so I would also try to read comments from other videos. So let me different aspects of tech explained in simple words. Okay, so let's see comments that we have here. By the way, this video already has like 143 views. It's is I really appreciate. I really appreciate because this means like that 143 people clicked on my video and they watched this video, and I really appreciate is yes, I know some other videos might have like 2,000, 100,000. The 143 is something. Just imagine 143 people inside one room listening to whatever you have to say. Yes, so I really appreciate. I really do appreciate. Okay, and it has about 50 something likes. That means inside that 140 something that watched the video, about 50 something people liked the video. I also do appreciate for your life. Okay, so the first comment here says this video is awesome. Even someone who doesn't know anything about computer will definitely understand every single word. Oh, thank you so much. Actually, this was the aim. This was the very aim why I decided to do this video, because I know when people hear tech, they usually just think it's something that is quite cumbersome. I don't know if that English is correct, but they usually think it's that complex. So they think you have to be a genius to be involved in anything that has to do with technology. But I decided to make this video so that you will know that, so that you will know that all these big names that you keep hearing, software engineer, data analyst, cybersecurity experts, all those big English, I just wanted to explain to you in a layman's understanding what they really do. And if you take time to watch this video, you will discover that the job is not as complex as it seems. You yourself can even do it, even without having any background knowledge about the computer. If you put in work and you study hard, just give yourself like a month to from 1 month to 6 months of study, and maybe an extra 2 months of practice of whatever thing you've learned. You will find out that you can do these things in a professional level. Okay, so the other comment says it keeps getting interesting the more you watch. Yes, thank you so much for that. That's very observed for that very important comment there. And another one said, "Thank you for breaking it down. Going into tech can be a lot." Yes, yes. As in as much as I'm trying to make it look easy, going into tech can actually be a lot. Yes, can be a lot. If you don't get your mind ready, you might just give up in the long run. So I always advise, if you've not watched any of these videos, just do well to go to the YouTube channel. A couple of them are there. Click and watch. Yes, there are very few videos, and they might be very long. Please excuse the way I speak, how slow I've been speaking, the background sound and everything, but just try and get the key points that I'm trying to make. And I also promise you that more videos like this will be coming up very soon. Okay. So there's this other comment that said, "Yes, I'm finally getting the info I needed about tech, and I'm very happy to have helped out Mr. Yakubu Adam. Thank you, and I'm very happy to help out." I like this comment. It just says very insightful. You should do a roadmap for each of these tech skills. Looking forward to do looking forward to one on DevOps. Wow. Okay, Israel, I would like to assume that you're already into tech, and this your comment is like, I really love this comment. In fact, I would consider doing something like this because I know I replied to this comment. So I really love it. So I would consider to make a video that focuses on each of these tech skills that I mentioned in this particular video, and I will do well to make a roadmap for whoever that wants to take up any of this as a career, or maybe learn any of this tech skill. So I will make a video that discusses the roadmap from beginners level, that's from the very basic, to a professional level where you can actually now start submitting your CVs or start looking for jobs or start picking up projects. Yes, I'm going to actually work on this, Mr. Israel. Thank you so much. And I'm also looking forward to seeing you be a professional DevOps engineer, like you mentioned here, that you're looking forward to one on DevOps. So I believe so much in you, and I know you can achieve that. And I'm rooting for you also. Thank you so much, Mr. Israel. So this other one said, insightful, good job. Thanks for the info. So much insight. Thank you also for watching and commenting. Okay, insightful teaching. Thank you, leader. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate. Very interesting video. Been thinking of how to get in. Thanks for this info. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate, and I'm happy that I was able to help out. Um, Totally worth my time. I learned a lot. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, and I appreciate for letting me know that you did not waste your time. Okay, good job. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Let me also check out the other one. Like I said, I don't want to make this video very long, so let me also check out. Let's see. And it has a few comments I also want to read out. Okay, this is my sign to finally go into tech ASAP. And please do well to do that. Samson Toyin, please do well to do that. Tech is I will not even say that this is where the world is going to. Is where the world is already in right now. So the earlier, the better. And apart from maybe trying to go into tech too for because of financial reasons or trying to make money and all that, let it just be that you're finally doing something that you've always wished to do, because that is how I always see it. So whenever I want to learn a skill, or I want to maybe start up a new project, I just see that I'm trying to do something that I would love to do. Okay, because if I don't do it, I would just sit somewhere and be wishing that I've done something like this. So I usually just go and do it. Yes, and I'm satisfied that, okay, I've done this thing. Yes, and that's exactly how I live Every That's exactly how I live my life. If I want to do something, I just do it. It's better I do it and fail than for me to start regretting that I didn't give it a try in the first place. Okay, so this is cool. Keep it up. Thank you so much. Then there's another commented that says, "Wow, this is nice. I really want to learn, but I am scared of coding. Can you list out tech skills that doesn't involve coding?" All right, I would definitely. I think I already have a video on that. That tech skills that has nothing to do with coding. I think I already have a video on that. I will check, but if I don't, please always check out this channel, subscribe, leave your notification button on, because I'm definitely going to make a video that's where I'll be listing out tech skills that has nothing to do with coding, because I know coding can just look very scary. A lot of people don't like even seeing those syntax, those computer codes, computer languages, C++, Python, PHP, JavaScript, TypeScript, and the rest of them, all those plenty programming languages. People don't even want to go into that stress. But I can also tell you that coding is becoming a lot easier now, actually, with the introduction of agents and AI. With the introduction of AI is becoming a lot easier. But now let me tell you something tricky about AI. Like some friends, most of them, they will be like, now with the introduction of AI, people are going to start losing your jobs, and AI is going to take over. I really don't want to argue that, but let me put it this way, because I feel like so many people are seeing it from one angle. They are not seeing it from the other angle, and they are getting it all wrong. Now, AI was actually developed by programmers, right? It was also developed by the tech guys that you are threatening that AI will take their jobs, right? Okay. Then secondly, AI is more like a Nigerian. If you're a Nigerian and you schooled in Nigeria, there's something we call ESPO. ESPO is more like exam malpractice. Now, if I was not in class, or let's say if a student wasn't in class and that student didn't pay attention in class, or that student doesn't even know how to read and write, and the person registers for an exam and goes into the exam hall, and you give the person, let's say the person is sitting for a biology exam, and you give the person a biology textbook, hoping that the person will use that biology textbook and help himself out with the examination questions. That means you're trying to help the person do some, you know, do the expo, like we used to say it in Nigeria here. If that student doesn't know how to read, and the student doesn't know anything about that subject, even with all the notebooks, even with access to the internet, even with every material that you can give that person to help the person out inside the exam hall, which is not legal, the person might still fail that exam. In fact, the person is still going to fail that exam because the person doesn't even know where to start from, doesn't even know what to search for. The person can't even read in the first place. So that is the same thing with AI. So if you say AI is going to take the jobs of a developer, no, it's not going to take their job. Rather, it's going to make the job a lot easier. So imagine now going to an exam hall and you're an intelligent student and you were in class, just that you didn't understand some points, or you forgot a lot of things. Now, if you go into an exam hall with those materials or those textbooks, you're going to ace that exam. You're going to come out from that examination hall with flying colors. Why? Because you already understand the subject. You were already in class. You can read and write. You know what you are doing, just that you forgot. So with the help of the textbook, it's going to make you finish the exam very fast, and of course make good grades. So that's the same thing with AI. Now, if you already know the basics of computer programming, you're already into coding, you can already build a website even when there was no AI. You can build a website, you can build a mobile app, you can do these things. And let's say, for example, a mobile app takes, let's say, you're a mobile app developer and it takes you, let's say, 6 months to finish a project, or 1 year to finish a project. Now, with the introduction of AI, instead of that 6 months, it will now take you, let's say, 2 months or even a month to finish up a project. So that means AI is not taking your job, rather, AI is making your job easier. Because now, if for the whole year you used to do 3 projects in a year, and maybe those 3 projects they pay you, let's say, for example, you are being paid 100,000 per project, and for the whole year you were able to do only three without AI on your own. That means you're making 300,000 in a year. Now, with the help of AI, you can, let's say, finish one project in 2 months. That means that's 100,000 every 2 months. So that means you're making more money. So AI is more like expo to a programmer. It's not taking the programmer's job, rather it's going to help a programmer to be faster, and it's going to make their job easier. Okay, so don't even think about, oh, AI is taking the job, there's no point going into tech. this is the time to go into tech because this is the time you're going to make real money from tech. Okay, I've already pointed out two videos that will be coming up. So I'll be making a video that where I'll be discussing different areas of tech that has nothing to do with coding. Okay, so for someone that wants to also go into tech but doesn't want to write computer codes. Okay, so I'll be making that particular video, and I'll also be making a video where I'll be discussing most of these tech skills. I'll be telling us the roadmap. Roadmap just means what and what you should learn from the basic to the professional level. So I'll be discussing the roadmaps to take you from novice to professional for each of these skills. So up until next time, my name remains Obike Victor. Do well to like, subscribe, and share this video. Till next time, keep living a good life. Thank you. For those of us from Nigeria, please get your PVC and see you next time. Thank you.